no ball as well, so we're going to have a freebie, says Mr. Martinez. Spikes. Bangladesh Premier League, Murray Evans. Well-travelled Englishman. Sort of Bangladesh here. Let's give it some. Scared to the horizontal ones and a little bit of deft touch, cheeky, inventive. Here's another half a dozen.
Yeah, it's up in the area as well, isn't it? One thing we haven't seen a lot of in both the first innings and the second innings, anything short pitch, everything is up there. And either it's pace off or it's Yorkers, you're trying to execute death bowling. What about a little bit of a bumper? There we go. But he's good enough. Yeah, back-to-back sixes. Forget about the short stuff.
Holy schmoly, Lisa Stalaker. Well, he listened to you, took your advice, and came second. Did Wahab Riaz. Yeah, said, I'm going to give you one, my son. And Bangladesh, oh, what a beauty. The old swivel pool. Half century up for the Arabians. Inside 3. So it's a good start from the defending champs. 50 for 1 with 1 to go in the third. And Martinez, he's just having a look at the ball. They've thrown the ball back to the standing up. One to go in the third here. Went full, it's gone for 4. What an over here for the Maratha Arabians. 23 off the third, it's 54 for 1 here. Going rather nicely here, the Arabians. Going long, well, just quietly at 18s. So the asking rate is now only 10.5s because of this flying start from Maratha. Hell of a vista can that. Two sixes in a row, and then he went full here. Did Wahab. Bangladesh. To it and some. DJ's got involved here big time. This is vibrating Stellars. They're worried up here. Time for Rad Emerald. Once again, this wily, wow, no youngster anymore, Rad Emerald. He's pushing your age. Close to 40.
I was going to say, what, 21?
Oh, nearly.
Yeah, it's very experienced campaigner. Again, all of these players in international travel around the world. It's all about being able to adapt to conditions and being able to understand the pitch and what's required.
All the way, yeah, just enough, I reckon. For a split second there, Loza Evans had his heart in his mouth.
Yeah, because he saw who was waiting at the boundary rope. And it was Rodman Powell, and we know how athletic he is, and he knew exactly where the boundary rope was and went with the right hand, up, and away, and it was just enough.
Bowler under the pump here. Early in the over, and he's just disappeared for 6. the tricks here, Radian, with lots of changes of pace here. So good at it.
Well, in the last tournament, obviously playing for the same side, he picked up 5 wickets and his economy rate was 8.72. So just shows you that he knows how to bowl in this T10 format. And no doubt, you know, it's all about going to your death bowling a little bit sooner than what you would be. You can't afford as a bowler to keep bowling similar deliveries. Not to quality batsmen, not to batsmen that are in, like Bangash on 44 off 13.
Striking at a quiet little 338.5. Oh, fatted! You better believe it. That's up on the back. Oh, talk about a half century of note. 14 deliveries, that's all. Absolutely brilliant. Shakur Bangash.
Well, is he a Dream 11 game changer of the match for the Arabians? God, he's had to go big. He needed to start from ball 1 and has done exactly that. As soon as he hit it, he knew. Helmet off, bat raised. You beauty, they're in with a chance of chasing down this total.
Absolute flyer from Maratha, courtesy of Shakur Bangash. I don't like that, Lise.
Stop it. Not when you can stand and hit it out on the banks. Don't need to be cute. 50 off 15. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
100%. Keep boshing it over the banks of the River Nile. God, he's hit it some distance. So clean. 4 fours to go with these 4 maximums. Oh, and there's another one. Oh, brilliant. That is an incredible bit of striking. We've had 4 here, folks, and guess what? It's 73 for 1. Well, it'd be a bowler, as they say, in the modern era of white ball cricket. Previous most expensive over was 21. Well, it's been superseded there, thanks to Wahab Riaz. 23 now. It shows you, as a bowler in this format, you really do have to execute well. It's not the worst delivery going around. Just try to close it down a little bit there, Radian. Didn't quite get all of it. Gone! First up, Fabian Allen. Talk about a hairdo and some teeth. He's got a wicket first ball.
Well, change of pace, spin. Left arm orthodox. We know in the shortest format, any ball going away from the right-hander is hard. He even gave himself room, so he had to fetch it. And what that meant was he didn't find the middle of the bat. So all of a sudden, Northern Warriors come back. Laurie Evans, still partnership of 67. He goes for 9, and the Arabians are 73 for 2.
Is the prof. Nicknamed the Professor, Mohammed Hafiz. He's out in the middle. Skates on there, be careful, Shakur. A wonderful innings in terms of bringing up a half century off 14. Lendl Simmons was 50 off 29. Oh, cut it in half. Shakur. Oh, has been breathtaking to say the least. 5 maxims, 4 fours.
Yeah, he has been batting well, and this is the wicket, and this is why Hafiz is now out there. Good catch taken. You can see the sun is really playing havoc with the fielders at the moment.
Great point, Stills. It really does change it. Sitting there in the west and on the other eastern side here at zone, and you're looking right into it. Got to have the sunglasses on, and even then, no guarantee with really the hazy blue-white sky with a whitish ball. Oh, hello. Here's another boundary.
He just knows one way, doesn't he? He sees the ball and he picks out his spots. This time, dances down the pitch, was not at the pitch of the ball. It doesn't matter. This pitch is true and bounce and hit through the line. Now he plays an orthodox cricket shot, and it's a dot. 5 done, 79 for 2.
Don't show yourself on, please. Rahim. That's centre. Give me right arm over. End of this over, yeah?
79 for 2 from 5 overs. Don't adjust your sets. You've seen that right. 79 for 2. Northern Warriors earlier 127 for 2. So the maths read now. Arabians needing 49 from 30 balls. That should be a walk in the park, especially with Bangash going absolutely bangers. Niall O'Brien's with me. What about this for a bolt from the blue?
Flying, absolutely flying. That's another one. Easy as you like. Hafiz, the Professor, gets in on the act.
Anything you can do, Banger, my son, I can do better. Short. What a lovely ball to get. Second pill. Up the bottom of the bat as well. These days, these cricket bats didn't take a lot. They're quite big boundaries here at Abu Dhabi, but that's gone miles as well. 85 for 2 from 5.1. Oh, this is going to be 4 as well. Hafiz moves on to 11 from 3. His strike rate goes through the roof. Bangash at the other end. He's having an absolute field day. They're about 50 short here, Nobby.
This is unbelievable. Well, the first one was power from the Professor. This is just lovely precision. Surgical almost. They've got 3 now.
Oh, there we go, dot ball. Lesser spotted dot ball here in Abu Dhabi. So as we move forward, we'll be wondering what sort of total is going to be a good one to set. I must admit, I thought over 120 was going to be quite a competitive one. But so far, and this is smashed out to the boundary as well, it'll only be the single. It's not looking too clever.
Well, it's almost as if the Warriors at the halfway stage felt we've got plenty. We're just going to go through the motions somewhat. We've got plenty of runs on the board. The batters have done the job, but no. Firing back here. Weight required.
6 overs gone now, 98 for 2. Well, 98 for 2. 6 overs gone. The Arabians, Maratha Arabians, starting this tournament with an absolute explosion. Here's the last ball of that last over. Arman Shakur. Straight through the line. Straight into his teammates as well. Here, boys, shine that, chuck it back. It's been an absolute display, hasn't it, Nobby?
Top class. That's what it's all about here, the T10. Don't worry about ones and twos. It's all about fancy hair, fancy glasses, mahoose of sixes.
Groans from the commentary box as a single's pushed down the ground. I think Fabian Allen's psyching him out a bit with his Wesley Snipes haircut. Well, the Arabians have got themselves into the position now where they can do this. They can just push it round. 28 needed from 22. All the risks are gone. But our little fella Banger, she doesn't want to push it around too much. Dancing down the wicket, he wants to finish it in style. We'll reiterate, the game isn't over yet. It's still 27 from 21. It should be a walk in the park. This is a strange game. This is short. This is smacked. And this is caught. Like I say, it's a strange game. Wesley Snipes strikes.
Well, short ball. Hafiz wanted to take that leg side boundary on. Just doesn't quite get it out of the screws. What a great one by Fabian Allen. See him up, bangs it in. Should have been thinking maximum. Should have been thinking maximum. Should have been planted into the stands. Professor Camp. Check here. Umpires before check. Look at the front foot. Surely not.
Oh no, that's fine. It looks a bit dodgy for a second, but the heel comes down. It was a dreadful delivery, let's face it. It was short, it was wide, it could have been hit anywhere. Hafiz could do nothing but smash it straight to deep mid wicket. This is going to be given out, so he's got to go. 101 for 2. New man Malhotra. He's going to be at the non-striker's end. As they cross with that ball in the air. So it's not gone well. But they have got a wicket. Talk us through this. That's possibly the worst ball to ever get a wicket.
Got out to worse.
Not bowled worse.
Needs a wicket or two.
Oh no. Not going to start like that. Unlucky for the ball. Sliced away through the slip area for 4.
In the slot. Not much behind it either. Yeah, it's a thick outside edge in this format of the game. Shortest format. Never going to have anyone there. Third man too wide. It's 21 needed. Arias, well, he's gone for 27 in 7 balls today. Not what you expect from your Premier quick.
I'll tell you what I might do, actually, Niall, over the next 10 days or so. This is close to a run-out. I'm just going to stop looking in the run column for any of the bowlers, especially the guys I played against, the guys I rate. It's all about the batsmen this game. It's 10 overs long. The bowlers get out of it what they can. The team who field the best in this tournament, I think, are going to be the team to beat. Also, if they feel well and hit 15 sixes per 10 overs as well.
I was going to say, the Arabians, they're not going down the best fielding route, are they?
Yeah, that was the whole point. The Arabians, if you missed it, the first 10 overs, it was almost, we call it the Keystone Cops in England. It's just a joke of a fielding effort. Diving over the ball, one guy getting hit in the face, going for a catch. 3 drop catches, the wicketkeeper with Teflon mittens. But that same wicketkeeper has come out and absolutely smashed it everywhere.
He hasn't had much strike in the last 4 or 5 minutes. I reckon if he had 4 or 5 more balls in the last couple of hours, this game would be done and dusted.
Well, he's not going to look to tickle it around the corner. I saw him there staring to the boundary. There we go. He's thinking, get me on strike. It's crunched away into the deep. It'll just be the single.
But you never know. So when you get into the last over, even if 6 or 7 required, you just never know. That's why the Arabians want to finish this game with an over to spare. Kill it. Get this game done and dusted. Don't give the Warriors a chance in the last over, because you never know. A bit of pressure.
Well, absolutely. It looked like this game was absolutely gone. The Arabians were running away with it. Just that 1 wicket. Fabian Allen, 2 wickets in his 2 overs, just 11 runs. Take my hat off to that. I'd probably do best to retire, actually. That's me, lads. Good luck for the rest of the tournament. Not going to get any better than that.
Yeah, good cricketer, Fabian Allen. Well, how much is that? Entertainer extraordinaire, the Gladiators, they're up next.
Oh, what a shot this is. This guy's got everything. He's got everything. He's smashing sixes, he's pushing singles, he's ramping fours. Bangash, my new favourite cricketer in the world.
Well, is he a Dream 11 game changer? I bet you he is. Fantastic. He's got everything. Power, a little bit of cheek and a little bit of flair. This is wonderful, wonderful cricket.
It's a shot I can still not get over how people play that so well. Very, very tricky skill to master. And like I say, I think he's been in the nets mastering every trick shot with the bat. He needs to get a bit more time with the gloves on. This one's over the top of point as well. Will this run away for 4? It will. Arabians now 11 from just 12 balls required. That's 8 overs gone now. 117 for 3. Northern Warriors 127 for 2 from their 10 overs earlier. Maratha Arabians, who may have looked at that score and thought it was a pretty daunting challenge. Certainly haven't shown that. 11 required from 12 balls. It's been an absolute display. This is the last ball of the last over. Over, mid-over. Backward point for 4. Wahab Riaz, hands on his hips. Not a lot you can do. Oh, is there going to be a run out? Field has decided not to go for that. I think they could do with a wicket, Nobby, if I'm honest.
They've got to throw the ball there. Got to take a chance there and try and get that run out. Desperate for a wicket here, the Warriors. Sure, there was a half chance. I think it was Wayne Parnell with the opportunity. Decided not to throw.
Oh, this is just tickled out to the leg side. It's only a run of ball required. So if you're the Warriors captain, surely you've got to start bringing the fielders in. Deep mid-wicket, deep square leg, deep cover. Many men spread in the deep there, you can see. No one in front of square saving one. Not on the offside. We've got to try and squeeze it now. We've got about 10% chance of winning this game. 2% maybe, actually, not 10. We've got to try and do everything. I'm laughing because it's just crazy. Imagine you're the coach and you've watched Bangash smash it everywhere, play his little ramps, and then he's tried this with 3 men up on the offside waiting for the little catch. Not the best option, but who's to question him? That's what I reckon.
Lalu Rajput, the coach, Zimbabwe national coach, flown in from Harare. This team have been absolutely fantastic so far.
Oh, this has gone straight up in the air. Is this going to be out? It is! The catcher's taken a very, very good catch as well. So just when the Arabians didn't need to lose a wicket, they have. A brilliant knock. Comes to an end. Talk us through this one now.
Well, a bit of a top edge. This is a good catch. Junaid Sadiq. This is a minute. It looks like he's got to get away from him. Keeps eyeing the ball. Yeah, just about Junaid. Big wicket. Always in the game. Fantastic. What a knock. Abdul Bangash, 73 from 28. Just the strike rate of 260. 118 for 4.
Could that change the game? It was hit out into the deep. They took one. With only a runner ball needed, the pressure. Get into the Arabians. Let's have a look at the replay. Yes, there you go. The bail's up. The bat's not quite there. Could have done with a bit of a better dive than that, son. Like an old man walking down the street with a stick. So it's going to be the 3 red letters, O-U-T. Well, they're not even red, they're silver. But either way, he's got to go. 119 for 5. Run out for 8. Well, the Arabians starting to fall apart here. 9 required from 7, that's all. As Niall O'Brien was saying, if you want to do it in the penultimate over, this was the over to try and win the game. Instead of boundaries, there have been 2 wickets. Now the pressure's starting to ramp up. Is there a final twist? And that's going to bring to an end a very, very fine over. Now 8 required from just the last 6 balls. Arabians are...
Left arm over the wicket. Left arm over.
So it all comes down to the last over. The rules of this tournament stipulate if it is a tie, there is no super over in the first rounds of this tournament, not until we get to the knockout stages. So Pooran there sending his fielders around. How is he going to keep the scoreboard down? 8 runs from 6 balls.
You can't keep Rodman Powell and out of the game. He's been brilliant with the bat. Smash 22, that's a good bit of fielding. Not great running, truth be told. Good arm, throwing off balance. Nicholas Pooran does a good job. I hate to win off the last. You just never know. You give yourself a chance here, Warriors, when you don't deserve it. Wade Parnell.
Oh, great start to the over as well. The Yorker. Looks like Lionel Messi with his haircut. I think that's what he's gone for. You know, they're going to make a mess of this. Boom, boom.
Very good. Well, this game should be done. This game should be won already. Arabians should be celebrating 2 points, and all of a sudden now, 8 off 5. Parnell slamming in Yorkers at will.
Oh, this is going to be 1 down the ground. The pressure's man. Who's your money on here now? I tell you what, 10 minutes ago it was all Arabians. There's absolutely only one winner in this game. But they're not able to just keep their heads and send it and see it home. I'd rather be in the bowling team right now.
Well, the Arabians have never beaten the Warriors. The Warriors are going for 4 wins on the spin against the Arabians, and whether you believe in that kind of thing or not, it can just creep into one's mind.
It's always great to see the faces of the coaching staff. Yeah, you can cover up if you like. We know what you're thinking. You think you've got this one. Another great bit of bowling. Very full. Just a single. 6 from 3 now.
Well, the Warriors, no right to be in this position. This is unbelievable. Spare a thought for the keeper. Bagnash, 73. And his team now are just scraping, trying to get over the line.
73 from 20-odd balls as well. They need a boundary now. What they'd give for Bagnash to be back out there banging a boundary. As it is, we're in the middle of a very fine over from Parnell. 3 balls to go, 6 required. Oh, it's another good Yorker. 5 from 2 now. Wow, well, well. That's the Arabians' dugout. The nerves now flying through that team.
Well, it's top class here from Parnell. He got smashed in his first over, but he's bounced back. Hafiz is not happy. Shouldn't be happy either. This game should be done and dusted. The Arabians should have won this game with an over or so to spare. This is brilliant from Parnell. Mossadegh Hussain from Bangladesh. What have you got?
Needs a boundary. Where can he find the boundary? Oh, has he got a boundary? Misfield from backward point. Hands on the hips from Parnell. That should have been stopped. Is that the game now? 1 from 1. They cannot lose the game. The rot is stopped. It's not going to be 4 defeats on the bounce against the Warriors. Let's have a look at this. It's full, it was well played. Oh no, 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 it's just hit the edge of the artificial strip there. You can't really blame the fielder, but I'm a bowler, so I'm gonna. Oh my word, what a twist in this game. Just when they needed the boundary, a Saint stood up and gave them one.
Well, Lendl Sims, you've got to get something behind the ball. I accept your point, Swanee. It was a bit awkward, it was bouncing in front of you. You've got to stop it, you've got to get something behind the ball. If it hits you and ricochets and they get two, so but you cannot just accept it's a bit awkward and it goes for a boundary and almost gift the game to the opposition.
Look, it was well played. I mean, he really did get a piece of it, but you're right, you've got to get your whole body behind it. There we go, one ball to go, one run to win. Oh, and they've done it! The Arabians are home, played away over the offside for 4, a little punch of the air, and that's a delighted Arabians team. Started this tournament off in the way they wish to carry on. They've beaten the Warriors by 5 wickets, and aren't they happy, Nobby?
Mozadek Hussain, you little ripper. All the way from Dhaka, doing it on the big stage in Abu Dhabi. Won the toss, wanted to bowl first. It didn't start well with the ball or in the field, but with the bat, they've been absolutely sensational. 2 massive points. The game ebbed and flowed. Warriors fought back to their credit, but in the end, the skipper. This is what it's all about. Parnell did a good job, sliced away. Mozadek Hussain.
There we go. It was all looking so good for the Warriors. Looked like they've clinched victory from the jaws of defeat. But Mozadek Hussain in the end kept his head, kept his cool. And the Arabians are off to a winning start in this tournament. Disappointment for Warriors captain Nicholas Pooran. Customary fist bump now. Laurie Evans, the Englishman, to play for the Arabians, he'll be delighted. But it's been a great start to this tournament. Promises to be a brilliant tournament, and what a way to start us off. The Arabians winning by 5 wickets against the Warriors.
Well, that was brilliant. Keeper Bangash at the top of the order, absolutely scintillating display. 73 from 28. He just entertained us unbelievably well. Evans didn't really get going. Professor played nicely for his 19th mate. At that stage, it looked like they were cruising. A couple of wickets and a run out. Snuck over the line.
Well, what can you say about the bowlers? Fabian Allen, 2 for 11 from 4. Take your hat off, son. Brilliant. Take a bow. Rest of the guys, 1 for 37 from Wahab. He's your star bowler. It's not what you want. But you got to say, he came up against Bangash playing well. So it was a fine effort to try and win the game in the end. But Northern Warriors, 127 for 2 from their 10. Maratha Arabians knock it off the last ball, 131 for 5. Start their tournament with a victory. Maratha Arabians win by 5 wickets.